The topic of today's video is Ableton versus Pro Tools. So for a quick overview, Ableton's latest version I believe is 12.2 and is designed for creativity and live performances with its unique session view, clip-based workflow, and seamless integration with push hardware. Pro Tools' latest version dropped in January 2025 and is also known as the industry standard in studios. It has powerful audio editing, robust mixing, surround sound, and post-production tools. So when it comes to workflow and interface, Ableton has a dual mode workflow. It has session view for live jamming and arrangement view for linear production, as well as real-time warping, MIDI, and loop handling. It makes it a very creative playground. However, visually, I just don't find the interface to look very appealing. It's maybe one of the worst looking interfaces I've seen. I say one of because, well, Reaper does exist. Then we have Pro Tools. So Pro Tools works on the classic timeline-based approach with console-inspired interfaces optimized for recording and precise editing. As well as being able to track playlists, it has elastic audio and powerful comping to streamline high-level studio workflows. And visually, it's looking a lot better here. So in terms of audio editing and mixing, Ableton has creative mixing with automation, live effects, and spectral tools, but less granular waveform editing. Pro Tools has precision waveform editing, beat detective, surround sound, and mixing flexibility. Perfect for pro studios. Not that Ableton isn't, but again, so many studios in the past have adopted Pro Tools that it has become the industry standard, though we are slightly veering away from that direction. Now let's talk performance and CPU usage. Ableton is known to demand CPU power, especially on Mac. It's been noted to underutilize efficiency cores, sometimes causing high usage. Pro Tools is generally efficient, though can become demanding with extensive plugin use. Users report it's smooth for large-scale projects though. In terms of instruments and effects, Ableton is packed with native synths, wavetable collisions, drum tools, audio plus MIDI effects, Max for Live support, and huge sound libraries. I'm talking 70 gigs depending on what plan you go for. Pro Tools is tailored for professional studio environments. Tracking, editing, mixing with precision, along with video and surround support. Pro Tools offers top-tier mix-ready AAX plugins and supports third-party instruments. However, fewer native instruments are presented on install, so it's best when paired with external libraries. Now let's talk live versus studio use. Ableton is built for live sets and real-time improvisation. Session view plus controllers equals unmatched live workflow. Pro Tools is tailored for professional studio environments, tracking, editing, mixing with precision, along with video and surround support. So I would definitely say that Ableton is the more well-rounded tool in that department, and it beats out a lot of its competitors. Now, in terms of pricing and additions, Ableton has its intro plan at $99. This is very basic, rather limited as well. We've got standard for $449. You are getting a lot more here, about 40 gigs worth of sound libraries and samples and tools and so forth. And then we have the ultimate bundle, which is sweet at $749. It is important to note that these are lifetime licenses as opposed to Pro Tools. So Pro Tools has a artist version which is $9.99 a month. Then there is Studio at $39.99 a month or $299 a year. And then we have Pro Tools Ultimate, which is usually $599 a year. So Ableton Live and Pro Tools are both fantastic DAWs, and you'd be fine using either or if I'm being genuinely honest. For me personally, I hate the idea of having to pay a subscription for things. I am tired of the age that we are in of subscription-based platforms, especially when you think of companies like Adobe really just pushing that to the max. So for me, Ableton would be the clear winner, but it's not about me, it's about you. So tell us which one you think is better, which one you use. Do consider liking and subscribing as well. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.